Yeehaw soldiers, it's your boy, the Anime Sage, coming to another video, and this is part 2 of this already critically acclaimed series, with Naruto's half Hyuga, half Uchiha. Part 1 had an amazing debut, as that already has 15k views as of recording this, and now here is part 2 a week after the debut of the series, or to more exact 2 weeks, because it took a while to write the script. This is going to be great. But first, in terms of videos coming up, Legacy Chapters 17 through 19, and What If Goku Was in Naruto are coming soon, as well as DBZ fanfic reads and MHA fanfic reads. Also, if you have any suggestions for fanfics you want me to read for Naruto, MHA, and DBZ, comment the name of it down below and link the fanfic so I can check it out and I will probably read it on my channel. Watch my community tab like a hawk, as you guys get vid updates, polls, the ability to select what is you want for the week, and some other fun stuff in between. So again, watch my community tab like a hawk. Check out my Patreon, it has some nice rewards you can get if you support me financially. The link to that will be in the description. And also, go check my Twitch as I do podcast streams over there, so the link to that will be in the description as well. And it's now time for some quick social media plugs. Twitter is at AnimeSage4, Instagram is ANIME_Sage4, and of course, join my Discord server. I will give you all reasons to follow / join us at the end of the video, so watch until the end. Now, to end off the usual checklist, if you haven't seen the last part, the link to that will be in the description. And with all that out of the way, let's get right into the story. Before I begin the story, however, I want to debunk a misconception about this series. Sasuke is not, I repeat, not the main character just because he has the Nine Tails, and Naruto is not the main character either, even though this is Naruto. Both of them are the main characters. And I'll repeat this, both of them are the main characters. I specifically said at the beginning of part 1, this would be the rise of 2 powerful shinobi. 2. And the story focuses and revolves around both of these characters. And for those who want to talk about Naruto being weaker than Sasuke, that's wrong too. But you'll have to sit back and watch the show to see what I got planned for Naruto. Now, with all that addressed, let's get into the story. Fugaku had just learned the elders have been helping Hyuga clan screw him over. He sees with rage as he has lost his best friend's son because of the meddling of the elders in addition to the action of the Hyuga clan. After Itachi had given him this information, he wanted revenge, and uttered words that would change the village and Naruto's future forever. Fugaku said, "I will lead my clan members, and we will plan and execute a coup d'etat." Itachi's eyes widened, as this was not something he thought his father would say. A coup d'etat would potentially hurt many villagers and could weaken Konoha to attacks from other villages. While he is a prodigy, he is not ready to carry his village if that happens. And who knows if Fugaku can do what Minato did during the Third Great Ninja War if it came to that, though he seems to have a different Sharingan. Itachi asks, "Are you crazy? Why a coup? And are those Mangekyo Sharingan eyes?" Fugaku will say, "To answer your second question, yes. I unlocked it after Nine Tails incident and trained with it in secret. To answer your first question, how am I crazy? If there's going to be real change of how our clan is treated, we need to overthrow the village elders and Danzo. Hiruzen will have the opportunity to surrender, and he will be spared if he does, but if he tries to stop me, I will kill him." Itachi's just speechless, and now has a bit of a conflict. There may come a point when Itachi has to make a choice whether he chooses the village or his clan. On one hand, a coup would be devastating for the village and innocents will get hurt, but on the other hand, it's his father, and in a way, what he's saying does make sense. And can he really be loyal to a village that took his little brother away? But on the other hand, can he really go against the innocents of the village, particularly Kakashi and other people in the Anbu? And can he really go along with a plan that could potentially kill many Uchiha clan members, and if this coup fails, make their conditions worse? Most likely, no. Itachi then says, "Do you really have to do a coup? You can just take out the village elders if they are the problem." Fugaku will say, "And will that stop other people from thinking that we are the scourge of the Leaf Village? It's not just the higher ups that need to die, it's those people too. In addition to those people, the Hyuga clan and those who view Sasuke as a monster need to die as well." Itachi then says, "So, you have heard what some people have said about Sasuke?" Fugaku clenches his fist and says, "Yes, I have. There are people who, even though they know that Minato sacrificed his life for him, they still think my son shouldn't exist. That he's some sort of freak that needs to die. Well, how about they die instead? How about they go for the things they want my son to go through, huh? Maybe then they'll understand why they shouldn't look at my son like a freak." Itachi then says, I understand your anger, but this is not the way. Fugaku will say, well, once you come up with a better solution, come to me. But until then, this is happening. Itachi gets to thinking for a bit, and then has his thoughts spark through his head. Wait, I do! Shisui. Fugaku then says, Shisui? What do you mean? Itachi will say, Shisui has the Mangekyo, just like you. He has an ability that is really powerful. Fugaku will say, really? What is it? Itachi will say, Kodomatsu Kami. Some say it's the ultimate genjutsu. It can alter someone's mind and give them false experiences. What's dangerous is that they don't know that they're being manipulated, so they can't really break out of it, and very few ninja can do it. What this means is that we can alter the minds of the villagers, Hyuga clan members, and the elders so that the hatred people have for us can disappear. Fugaku will say, you sure this will work? Itachi will say, yes, as I believe in my friend, and if it fails, I will follow along with your plan. No questions asked. Fugaku will think for a bit and then will say, alright, fine, this better work. Itachi nods and then he will leave, to go to talk with two people, Shisui and Hiruzen. First he goes to talk with Hiruzen, and when Hiruzen learns of everything Itachi told Fugaku plus Fugaku's plans for a coup, Hiruzen is just sitting in his chair, thinking about this entire situation, and has some regrets. How he handled this entire situation with Fugaku and the Hyuga clan, how he wished he could have helped Fugaku more, and regrets how he did not deal with Danzo when he had the chance. Hiruzen realizes that if Danzo is doing this stuff behind his back, then it could give him the case he needs to deal with Danzo himself. Hiruzen says, good job coming up with this plan, and if this power has the effect you say it does, then we can actually change the minds of many people in this village, and it may stop the Uchiha clan from rebelling. Itachi says, I believe in my friend that he can save this village and my clan, but here is the second part to this plan. Hiruzen raises an eyebrow. Itachi continues saying, what I mean is that Shisui will also use the Kodomatsu Kami on my father. He has one Kodomatsu Kami in each eye. What we are going to do is change the mind of my father because as of right now, I believe the power of the Mangekyo Sharingan is warping his mind. Hiruzen nods and says, I'm very surprised the Mangekyo hasn't done anything to Shisui. Itachi says, some Uchiha are like that. Hiruzen will nod and will say, now, in terms of Danzo, I'm going to deal with him myself. Itachi's eyes widen and will say, you're gonna fight him? Hiruzen will nod. I cannot allow him to continue as a leader of Konoha anymore. There may be more stuff he has done behind my back, and because of that, I need to deal with him myself, and do what I should have done a long time ago. You and Shisui will deal with the villagers and some of the elders later. I need to deal with Danzo. Itachi kind of steps back a bit as Hiruzen is giving off a terrifying aura. He is mad, and that does not bode well for Danzo at all. Hiruzen will say, leave now, Itachi. I got work to do. Itachi nods and leaves the room. Hiruzen will then set off to find Danzo. Danzo is walking up to the Hokage Tower, and Hiruzen appears and will say, can I talk to you privately outside the village? Danzo will say, I don't know what this is about, but sure. Hiruzen will take Danzo and himself outside the village, and Danzo will say, okay, what is this about? Hiruzen will say, Danzo, I have known you for a very long time, ever since we fought together during the first Great Ninja War. I even forgave you for trying to assassinate me that one time, even though I could have killed you, right then and there. Danzo will say, go on. Hiruzen will say, I have tolerated your actions up until now. However, your recent actions have made me realize my mistake. As much as I did not want it to come to this, I have to do what I should have done a long time ago. Eliminate you! Hiruzen then puts himself in his battle gear and gets to work, and will smack Danzo away pretty easily. Danzo says, so, it has come to this, huh? Hiruzen will say, it unfortunately has, as he goes through some hand seals and unleashes a massive dragonfire jutsu. Danzo will dodge and will say, I guess it's time to show you what I have. Danzo then reveals something that horrifies Hiruzen. Danzo? What is that arm? And where did you get those Sharingan? Danzo will say, I guess since I now have to fight for my life, I won't keep this a secret anymore. Orochimaru gave me this arm, and you know some of those Uchihas who've been getting kidnapped recently? That was the work of me and Orochimaru. Hiruzen gets angry and says, Danzo, you died today! And charges at Danzo. Hiruzen will fight Danzo, and despite Danzo's best efforts, Hiruzen is just on another level compared to him. Hiruzen will finish him off with a fire jutsu that burns him to death, until Danzo reappears. Hiruzen is shocked, and Danzo will explain he has this Sharingan power called the Izanagi. Hiruzen will remember hearing about this technique that it can essentially prevent someone's death if they have Senju and Uchiha blood. So that's why he wanted that arm. Hiruzen knows Danzo has to be eliminated once and for all because the Izanagi technique is going to be hard for many shinobi to deal with. Danzo, on the other hand, knows he has to escape. He cannot be Hiruzen even if he tries to tire him out with the Izanagi. He wanted to get Shisui's Kodomatsu Kami when the time was right, but it's not going to happen. He now needs to regroup and get his revenge when the time is right. But first, he's going to have to escape first. And he will have to figure that out very quickly because he is getting smacked by Hiruzen very easily. Danzo decides to use his air bullets technique and then will fire off some smoke bombs to get out of there, but he then still gets smacked by Hiruzen. Danzo then has an idea. He lets Hiruzen kill him and then he disappears, but Hiruzen doesn't see him reappear near him. Hiruzen then realizes that he must have used the Izanagi to escape, and reappears somewhere else close by. Hiruzen looks for Danzo, but it seems that he has escaped. It's fine at the moment as he won't be coming anywhere near the village anytime soon, but Hiruzen knows he will be back someday. And he knows that he may probably work with Orochimaru to get his revenge, so he's gonna need to be ready. But for now, he's gone. Hiruzen will leave and will head back to the village. He uncovers some of Danzo's plans they wrote down in his base, and he is furious as it consists of undermining him as Hokage, so the people will look to him as their Hokage. He also uncovers all the stuff he did behind his back and wishes he had dealt with him sooner. But that's all in the past. He's gone. For now. Hiruzen will summon Itachi and will tell him Danzo has been handled. Itachi nods in approval. Hiruzen will say, I will make a public gathering for villagers in the Hyuga clan, and then Shisui will use his Kodomatsu Kami. Then, when that is all done, he will use the other Kodomatsu Kami on Fugaku, and then I will clean up his records since he will be technically a different person than he was when he committed those horrible acts when he tried to massacre the Hyuga clan, and everything in the village will be okay. Hopefully. Hiruzen will call the meeting and everyone will gather, and Shisui will use the Kodomatsu Kami on the villagers and the Hyuga clan, along with the elders. The meeting will end and everyone seems to have a change of heart about the Uchiha clan members, and also Sasuke. Now, the Hyuga clan would probably be able to detect the Genjutsu, but because the Genjutsu is subtle and no one really knows that they have it on them, the Hyugas will not see the Genjutsu unless other clan members look at each other. Then the Hyuga clan members will realize that they're all under a Genjutsu, and then they can just pour chakra into each other to break the Genjutsu entirely. Hiruzen, Shisui, and Itachi will tell Fugaku that it worked. Fugaku is shocked and realizes that it's all over. All the horrible treatment the Uchiha clan has gone through, all the hatred they had to go through is now gone. Fugaku also hears from Hiruzen that he may be getting Naruto back very soon. Fugaku, seeing this, falls on the ground and cries, because he realizes that he tries to rally his clan members to form a coup, where he could have killed fellow villagers and he could have gotten fellow clansmen killed. He could have traumatized Naruto if he saw what his own father was doing or saw what was happening to his village. Fugaku feels remorse and says, I don't know if you can forgive me, Lord Ferd. I tried to form a coup against this village. I was angry. I was angry and sad when the Hyugas took my son from me. I was angry when I learned that the elders helped the Hyugas take my son from me. I acted on this rage, including all the hatred people had for me because I was an Uchiha, and I nearly caused an event that would kill many people and would not solve anything. And it could have also hurt the boy I have raised like my own son that was taken away from me. I don't know what's wrong with me, Lord Ferd. Fugaku continues to cry, as he feels extremely guilty for doing all this. Hiruzen smiles and will say, it might not be fully your fault. You do have the Mangekyo, and it might have been warping your mind. But I might have a way to prevent all this from happening again. Shisui steps forward. Fugaku realizes what Hiruzen has on his mind. Kodomatsu Kami? What will that do? Shisui explains, I can use this power to warp your mind to thinking you're not suffering from the curse of hatred and the other effects of the Mangekyo Sharingan, almost like you have the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan instead. You will also be aware of this so you don't accidentally release the Genjutsu, because if you have prolonged use of Mangekyo and you release that Genjutsu, you're gonna be practically blind. Fugaku then says, "Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, Shisui." Shisui nods, and then Shisui uses his Kodomatsu Kami on Fugaku, and he will say, "It is done." And then he collapses as used 2 doses of a powerful Genjutsu in 1 day. Itachi will say, "I'll take him home. Remember, Dad, do not release the Genjutsu." Fugaku will nod, and he is just happy he is free from the effects of Mangekyo, at least for now. A couple days later, Fugaku will get his son back, and the Hyuga clan officially surrenders custody to Naruto, giving Fugaku full custody. Naruto is very happy to see his father again, and Fugaku likewise is very happy to see Naruto again. Naruto will go home with Fugaku, and Itachi and Sasuke are very happy to see their brother again. It isn't until months later until the Hyuga clan learns what actually happened to them, but they can't do anything about it, so they'll have to give up. At least for now. Now to the academy days for Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto and Sasuke throughout all their academy years will compete for a top spot for Rookie of the Year. They train a lot of themselves in Itachi/Shisui whenever they are available. This allows them to get the first tomoe of the Sharingan by around their 3rd year at the academy. However, Sasuke will be able to get the 2nd tomoe by the time of the end of graduation because of his Uzumaki genes. Does that mean Naruto falls behind? Nope, because he has his Byakugan. A bonus to this is when Fugaku got custody of his son, he also got copies of the Hyuga's Gentle Fist style and their techniques because Naruto is entitled to those. So, he gets access to the Gentle Fist style and is very proficient in it, and because of this, Naruto by the end of his days at the academy will learn 2 Hyuga techniques, the 32 palms and rotation. Both Sasuke and Naruto will be very efficient in fire release as they get the Fireball Jutsu by the end of graduation, as well as the Phoenix Flower Jutsu. Naruto and Sasuke are also even in Taijutsu if Naruto doesn't turn on his Byakugan. Once he taps into that Gentle Fist style, Sasuke really doesn't have much of a response because Naruto's Taijutsu style combines both elements of the Uchiha style and a Gentle Fist, and makes him extremely deadly as a close-range fighter. Naruto also has a light speed advantage, so it kinda makes everything go downhill for Sasuke in terms of who is stronger between the brothers. What also hurt Sasuke for a bit is Sasuke having issues making a clone jutsu. Either he gets a couple, or they're all dead. So Fugaku will teach Sasuke the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and Sasuke will be able to make a couple clones, and Fugaku is pretty impressed with his son. Naruto asks if he can try out the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and Fugaku is like, why not? And Naruto will make 1 clone. It dispels, and Naruto is exhausted. It seems that he has a 1 clone limit, but it definitely will serve him well in terms of training. Good news for Naruto is that he can at least use a regular clone jutsu and do it consistently. Anyways, Naruto will also help out Hinata as he still sees Hinata as a sister. So he will help her improve in her Gentle Fist technique and she will gain confidence. Also, I'm going to make this very clear here. No Naruhina. I am not doing some Alabama stuff here, especially when these two are brother and sister. Like, I should not explain why that is weird. And if you want to argue that they are cousins, that is weird too. So no, absolutely, 100%, no. Anyways, Hinata will learn the 32 palms herself as she gets stronger from training with Naruto. Naruto also gets stronger because of him training with Hinata, which is partially why he's very proficient in a Gentle Fist. Sasuke will also get to know Hinata as she is Naruto's sister/cousin, and both of them will become good friends, and Sasuke also helps Hinata out with her training, and this only makes her stronger as she is trained with not 1 but 2 very powerful Uchihas. During Naruto and Sasuke's last year at the academy, Fugaku decides to finally tell Sasuke about the fox that is inside of him, and summons both Naruto and Sasuke along with Itachi to the living room to tell the secret, because if you're going to tell secrets to your 11 to 12-year-old kid, might as well have everyone in the family available. Sasuke is shocked when he learns that he is the Jinchuriki of the Nine-Tails, but will actually take the news well and knows that he can deal with the fox, as he has the Sharingan, which can control the Nine-Tails. Sure, only Madara has been able to control the Nine-Tails so far in the records, but Sasuke believes his Uzumaki cells have to count for something, right? Sasuke will say, "It does not matter if I have this fox inside of me, I will learn to control its power, and I will use it to surpass Naruto." Naruto, who heard this obviously, will say, "In your dreams!" Fugaku and Itachi will just laugh at their antics. Now, Sasuke knows about his mom, as Fugaku told him during his second year at the academy, but Naruto does not know about his parents, which is another reason why Naruto is here. So Fugaku will tell him everything. Naruto is shocked, as he is the son of the 4th Hokage, and what's more, his adopted dad was best friends with him. Naruto will understand all the information that's being given to him, and is actually excited, as he will say, "Take that, Sasuke! I'm the son of the 4th Hokage!" Sasuke will say, "Yeah? That will only give me more motivation to surpass you." Naruto will say, once again, "In your dreams!" And they will have lighting come out of their foreheads, and Fugaku and Itachi will laugh at their antics again, which will cause Sasuke and Naruto to laugh as well. Fugaku will say, "I'm glad you took it the right way. Now you know I'm not your real dad." Naruto will say, "No matter what, you will always be my dad." Fugaku smiles and will hug his sons, and we will now go to the graduation exam and the end of the academy days for Naruto and Sasuke. Sasuke and Naruto will enter and will be very happy to finally be able to graduate and start their journey as shinobi. Naruto will say, "Once we pass this, it's the start of our new lives." Sasuke nods and will say, "Yep, good luck out there, brother. You're gonna need it." Naruto smiles and says, "You too, bro. Let's crush this exam." And crushed it they did, as both Naruto and Sasuke dominated everything the academy threw at them, and will pass with flying colors. Rin exam, Shuriken and Kunai exam, Jutsu exam, they dominated all of them. Naruto and Sasuke will get their headbands, and are very happy. Naruto will say, "We did, Sasuke. After years of hard work, it's paid off. We are now shinobi." Sasuke will nod and says, "I know. I hope we are put on the same team." Naruto will say, "Same here." Iruka then announces the Rookie of the Year. Iruka says, "The Rookie of the Year was always between two very promising young students who just so happened to be brothers. It was between Naruto and Sasuke Uchiha. Both proved themselves to be amazing students, and that is why the Rookie of the Year is going to be split between these two. Congratulations." Naruto and Sasuke smile and high-five each other as they both won Rookie of the Year. By the way, to explain this, while Naruto beat Sasuke in Taijutsu, Sasuke had the edge over Naruto in academics, which is why this award was split between these two. Later on, Fugaku will meet Naruto and Sasuke, and he's very proud of them and will take them out for some dinner, and Naruto and Sasuke are pretty happy right now. They arrive at the dinner place, and even Itachi and Shisui are there, as they want to celebrate this moment together. They get there, and Naruto and Sasuke are enjoying the dinner, as there's a nice amount of food there. However, an alarm goes off in the village, as the scroll ceiling has been stolen by Mizuki. Fugaku, Itachi, and Shisui will go leave to deal with it, and then just as they leave, Naruto and Sasuke decide to deal with the perpetrator themselves. Naruto, using his Byakugan, will be able to find a person with a large scroll, which means it's probably Mizuki, and Naruto and Sasuke will get to work and go after him. Mizuki, meanwhile, will be running with the scroll in the forest, and Naruto and Sasuke will catch up with him, and Naruto and Sasuke will kick him into a tree, and Sasuke and Naruto will be able to get the scroll back. Mizuki will try to fight back, but Naruto will just dash to Mizuki and will say, "You are in my field of divination. 8 trigrams, 32 palms!" Mizuki then gets hit, and has 32 of his chakra points closed off. Mizuki will say, "I will make you pay for that." Sasuke will say, "You can think of ways to get revenge against us, as you rot in prison for your crimes against the village." Sasuke then kicks Mizuki in the head, and Mizuki is knocked out. Sasuke decides to get him and his clones to carry Mizuki, while Naruto will carry the scroll. Meanwhile, Fugaku, Itachi, and Shisui are looking for Mizuki, but can't seem to find him. Then, Naruto and Sasuke will appear with Mizuki in tow, along with the scroll. Fugaku will say, "Did you guys beat Mizuki and get the scroll back?" Naruto and Sasuke nod. Fugaku nods and thinks to himself, saying, "They grew up so fast." Fugaku congratulates his two sons, but will also scold them, saying not to do something like that again. Naruto and Sasuke will nod, but it probably won't be the last time. And then Uchiha family goes back to celebrating. Later on in the week, Naruto and Sasuke will head back to the academy, and will go see which teams they will end up on, and who will be their new sensei. Both want to end up on the same team, but they don't think it is that likely. As both of them enter the academy, both will sit down and wait for team selections. Later on, Iruka enters the room and will give a speech for how he is proud of everyone and wishes them luck in the shinobi world. Iruka then reads off a list of names. Iruka then finally says, "Now for Team 7. Team 7 will consist of Sasuke Uchiha, Naruto Uchiha, and Hinata Hyuga." Naruto and Sasuke are shocked. They are on the same team, And to make things even better, Naruto's sister/cousin Hinata is also on the team. This excites all of them. Iruka then finishes with, "Your sensei is Kakashi Hatake," and that makes Naruto and Sasuke even more excited, as Kakashi had visited them and he had taken care of them when they were kids. They look up to him as a brother in addition to Shisui and Itachi, so this is an absolute win. Meanwhile, with Team 8, that team consists of Sakura, Kiba, and Chino, with Kurenai Yui as their sensei, who is an expert in Genjutsu. And Team 10 will consist of Ino, Shikamaru, and Choji, which makes sense because their fathers are part of the legendary Ino Shikacho trio, and it only makes sense that they are all on a team together. Their sensei is Asuma Saratobi, son of the third Hokage. Team 8 and Team 10 will meet their senseis first, and Sasuke and Naruto will just look to pass the time, since they know Kakashi has a habit of being very, very late. Though, to their surprise, Kakashi is only 10 minutes late instead of 2 hours late. Kakashi will say, "Sorry, I'm late." Naruto will say, "Late? You're actually earlier than you usually are. Are you okay, Kakashi?" Kakashi will say, "I couldn't miss the opportunity to start teaching my little brothers, so I did not waste too much time." Sasuke will say, "Well, that makes sense." Kakashi will then say, "Oh, and by the way, it's Kakashi Sensei now. And my first order to you all is to meet me on the roof in 10 minutes. Everyone will say, "Yes, Sensei!" And Team 7 will start heading to the roof as they begin their journey as shinobi. How will it all go? Find out in the next part and as the series continues. Thank you all for watching part 2 of What If Naruto is half Hyuga, half Uchiha. I think I did a good job here in terms of writing here, as I took advantage of the Kodomatsu Kami here, and I liked how I characterized the relationship between Naruto and Sasuke, and it will be very interesting to see what Danzo can do now that he's no longer in the Leaf Village. It's going to be very amazing to see how the story will turn out, so I hope you all continue to watch the series to see how, well, this will all turn out. Stay tuned for whenever Legacies chapters 17 through 19 come out, as well as What If Goku Was a Naruto, and some of the other content coming to the channel, such as MHA and DBZ fanfic reads. And again, if you have any suggestions for fanfics I should read from MHA, Naruto, and DBZ, comment the name of it down below, and a link to where I can read it, and I will potentially read it on the channel in the future. Watch my community tab like a hawk, that is really important, and finally follow me on Twitter for no way to notify my videos, as well as, I post funny stuff over there. So yeah, go follow me on Twitter, Instagram for memes, and some other fun stuff in between. Well, just memes, I guess. But I'm also getting close to 1,000 followers, so follow me on Instagram. And finally, join my Discord server for another way to notify my videos, as well as, you can interact with me directly, and you can also suggest to me ideas directly, whether it be what if ideas, fanfic ideas, or anything else. So go follow me on Twitter at @stage4, Instagram @stage4, and of course join my Discord server, which is linked down in the description. And finally, in order to end this off, shout out to my $10 patrons, which their names on screen, my $50 patron Anguish, and my $50 patron Nashu. And again, if you want to support me and get rewards to shoutouts like these, again, go to my Patreon, which is linked in the description. And finally, to end off this video, thank you all for 34K. It means a lot to me, and let's get to 35K, and hopefully hit 50K by the end of the year at least. And that is all I have to say. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and share the video. This has been your boy, the Anime Sage, sign out, peace, YEEHAW, Stephanie Shea, closes out, bye-bye, peace.
Hi, this is Stephanie Shea, voice actress for Sailor Moon, Hinata, Orihime, and you are watching Anime Sage.